Now, the developments are happening thick and fast in the Trump impeachment saga. The divide became more apparent as the Democrats and Republicans clashed during the hearing. Political experts have reckoned it could be the final week of the months-old impeachment inquiry against the U.S. president. Yesterday, the House Judiciary Committee convened its second impeachment hearing into President Donald Trump. But the hearing became more about clashes between the Republicans and Democrats than about the impeachment. Within the first hour of hearing, Democratic House Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler, Republican ranking member Doug Collins, among others, repeatedly clashed over the very idea that the hearing was being held and whether the House minority rights were being violated. Nadler used his opening statement to justify the tight time frame in which these impeachment hearings are being held. He also accused Trump of putting himself before the nation's interests.
Proceed for this hearing. I will make an opening statement. The President welcomed foreign interference in our elections in 2016. He demanded it for 2020. Then he got caught. If you do not believe that he will do it again, let me remind you that the President's personal lawyer spent last week back in Ukraine meeting with government officials in an apparent attempt to gin up the same so-called favors that brought us here today and forced Congress to consider the impeachment of a sitting president. This pattern of conduct represents a continuing risk to the country.
Democratic counsel for the House Intelligence Committee, Danielle Goldman, said that there is a vast amount of evidence that shows a months-long scheme directed by the U.S. president to pressurize Ukraine. Meanwhile, in keeping with their broader attacks on the process and their rights in the minority, Republicans focused heavily on the fact that House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff refused to appear as a witness. So what were the key takeaways from the hearing? Well, the clashes between the Republicans and the Democrats turned ugly as the proceedings continued. The Democrats portrayed Trump as an active threat to democracy, saying that they could not wait till 2020 to see what he did in Ukraine. Republicans called for Adam Schiff, focused heavily on the fact that House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff refused to appear as a witness. Continuous heckling and disruption of proceedings, with Republicans seeking to contest absolutely every element of the hearing. The question of who actually meddled in the 2016 presidential elections was brought up. Republicans turned on Gordon Sondland, the U.S. ambassador to European Union, and more importantly, a Republican, calling him unreliable. So what's next for the 45th President of the United States? The House Judiciary Committee is keen to vote on the articles of impeachment. They are expected to draft and vote on these articles by the end of this week. This would be followed by a vote on impeachment in the House of Representatives before year-end. Trump will be impeached if any one article of impeachment is approved by the House. An approval by the House of Representatives will be followed by a trial in the Senate. A trial will begin next year under the precision of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. President Trump can only be removed as a sitting president if the impeachment is approved by the Senate with a two-thirds majority.
Look, Biden